Good evening, everybody. Hold a break. And I hope you don't take your time. What was here from the last video and the last analysis video for the call. All right, so today I'm dropping a lot of analysis on several pairs, bunch of pairs. We have DXY, we have EURUSD, we have gold, we have BAC, we have AUDNZD, we have US30, EURCHF. And I'm going to be very strict with it, so I don't want to waste time. So let's get into it. Let's get right into it straight up. But I want to start with DXY. DXY. The DXY has been so, indecisive. We honestly don't know what to expect. If it's going to buy, if it's going to sell. For the past 2 weeks now, it's been sort of debating. No clear direction. Hopefully, I believe by next week we should be having a clear direction. If it takes out our protected low on daily, our daily protected low, or our far protected low, take that out and sells into the fair value gap, the unmitigated area on the fair value gap, and give us indication to buy, then I feel like we could, typically be a part of the buys. But till then, I think we got to get our hands off the XY. So, like I said last week, this high here, this we are on a bullish trend here on the XY, and price has found so hard to move. The buyers are finding it so hard to gain control of the market again, which is very sad. And, I feel what we should expect next for DXY, given its current price formation and movement. I think this should be what we should expect next. A sell into this unmitigated zone here with a clear indication to buy, then to be a part of this thing. So this is my projection here. I don't really see price coming this area here to take this guy out. I don't see price doing this, taking this guy out. Yeah, I think that would be it would be hard for price to take it out. This is just what I feel. So I feel we should expect price to sell into that zone there, into the unmitigated zone there, the unmitigated daily fair value, this guy here. So if price can sell into this guy like I projected with the parts to we should expect a buy. But if price does not do that, then it comes all the way. It decides to not take protected 4-hour low, and it decides to react from. Let me clear this. Sorry. And the price decides to react from this guy here. It decides to go like this, buy all the way and take out that high there. And that week you see there on the 4-hour, it's a lower low. Yeah, it's a lower low on the 4-hour. If price decides to buy from here by next week and take our lower low out, then we have technically changed. According to the structure, we technically changed buyers from sales to buy. So what we'll do is probably wait for price to get into, it creates any imbalance for price to, sell back into the imbalance, do its correctional move and be part of the buy. why I feel. So DXY, nothing really serious is going on here. So just got two. We need to wait for two things. Our 4-hour protected low is very important to us, and so is our daily protected low, our overall protected low. So if price manages to take out our 4-hour protected low, which is this guy here, and this guy, and buy into this guy and sell into this guy here, then we should be preparing for a long-term bullish one, a long-term bullish one. That's what I think we should prepare for. And yeah, most likely that is my projection, and that's what I feel is most likely going to happen on the DXY. And like I said last week, it's same for EURUSD, but kind of the opposite of the bias. So we scale down to let us go to the EURUSD pair, see what's going on there. And my network is so crazy. So we are clearly on a bearish market here on the EURUSD. Like I said, while we are analyzing the DXY, whatever the DXY is doing, the dollar itself is doing, the EURUSD should be doing the opposite of it. So here's what I feel like we should be expecting from the sorry, from the euro. So I think we should respect this. We expect price to take out the 4-hour protected low high. Do I feel? So price comes here, does this, take this guy out. Here, 4-hour protected low. Then buy all the way into this guy here, just like it's meant to do on the DXY. We have an unmitigated area there beneath the 4-hour protected low on DXY. So is the same thing here for the USD, but it's a change of trend. This we have a unmitigated zone sitting above the 4-hour projected high, which we expect price to kind of buy into. Hopefully it does that and not take us out like this. If it does this, then overall bias has changed. We are now from sales to buys. But if it comes in here, does this thing, everybody wants to do, then give us an indication for buys. Then we could be a power with like this. Not necessarily a chart pattern. I need a candlestick confirmation for this, so I can engage properly. So yeah, that is it, guys. USD and DXY. It's pretty easy to analyze both pairs. Their market structure are really clean. No, it's not a choppy market. It's not even known to be a choppy market. Even while it's been choppy, you still find find a way to get your set up out of the choppy market. USD and DXY. Those are my two favorite pairs to trade. Those are my major pair I trade. So yeah, so that is that on DXY. So let us move to, I think gold is next. Gold is next. I think what is happening on gold is crazy, and I just I don't know, man. Tried taking, buy a sell trade on gold today, and I got stopped out, got liquidated, which is fine. It's part of this, So here's guys back on gold on the XAUUSD. All right, so here's what I think gold is doing. I think gold is still gonna come down, it's gonna sell more. What I think gold is still going to sell more, right? But till then, we have no indication to sell at the moment. So if gold buys all the way into this high here, yeah, into this high here, and takes it out, then we have technically overall changed from sales to buy. But for now, I still see the correctional move. The buys are a correctional move happening on gold. I don't really see it as the the main move for now. So let us consider it as a correctional move, pullback move. And if you check, and if you can see clearly, I kind of spread this guy out here as the reason for the buy. So I feel the reason why price is doing this because I have an unmitigated zone here on the daily, which I feel is most likely going to buy into before it continues itself. So if it does, I think it's going to do this, then give us an indication to buy like a candlestick pattern or a bearish of a candlestick around this area, then we can join this seller. So what I think is going to happen on gold. But till then, you just kindly look for buying opportunities on gold, engage in buying opportunities on gold. If you're not engaging in the buying opportunities on gold, you are literally going against what you're doing at the moment. Because what price is literally doing now is kind of giving a correctional movement. And mind you, we have an order block around this area here. Let's not forget that. We have an order block around this area. Sorry. Which price is currently reacting to, doesn't really break past it. This guy here. The price doesn't really break past this guy. So we might see gold react from here and drop. It is possible to see gold do this, comes in here again, then drops. It is possible. But I'm saying though, if I don't get an indication, that price is about to sell from this POI, from this area here, all the way down, I will not engage. I don't don't really see this area here as a decisive area for the continuation of the trend. But I see this guy up here, this guy here. Yeah, this guy here. I think this one will be this is really more decisive, because of the kind of volume that was traded here around this area here. I know, yes, this previous order block area and the imbalances as well, yeah, it's given, but I feel this area would hold more, because we have an unmitigated zone here and there's an imbalance for that. It was mitigated but not properly. So given how price is moving now, it is really, given a movement now, the buying pressures are high. So, and as you can see, price is really struggling around this area here. It's really finding it hard to push up around this area because of this order block holding the buyers. So what I think is going to happen is this. It's just my projections, not financial advice to engage in this week. But this is what I think should happen. Yeah, price will most likely, reacts from this high here, from this order block here, this daily order block. Yeah. Why is it not? This daily order block here, this area here, it will react to there. Maybe it might, I don't know, I can't really tell for now, given what price is doing. If I get an indication to sell like a bearish engulfing candle around this area here on the daily, that is a strong indication for me. And if price doesn't do that, but comes all the way up here to extreme POI for the continuation of the sales, then I think I would engage with an indication to sell, an indication that the buyers are now, they are done taking over like market. The sellers are now in the market. Now, a bearish engulfing candle here around this area is a strong indication for me. I don't care what anybody says. It's a strong indication for me. Now, if we're going to use our F2, our Fibonacci retracement to really check this out, taking it from this high here, that's happened. All right. So from this high here to this low here, so this low here, we can see our, 0.78 is our premium price. This area is what I said, price is most likely going to come with, it's most likely going to buy into this area. So our 0.618 to 0.786 is our premium price, and this is, and the 50% is our discount price. And you know what happened at discount price? You don't really trust price around the discount price. When price gets to discount price, we are not really guaranteed it's going to do our, it's going to meet up to our expectation. But you see, for the 0.618 and the 0.786, the 60% and 70%, price is most likely going to, give us what we want around that area. So it is sitting at a discount price now, and mind you, it might retrace from here and continue. It might be done retracing here, and you don't want to continue the sales pattern. But at the same time, you can't trust it except we have an indication, like I said before, an indication to engage in the sales back. So until then, yeah, that's what I think. These 70% premium price, this is where I want price to come to before I join the sales and buy on gold again. If it does not buy up onto this guy here, I am not selling. The only reason why I'll be selling it does not get up to this guy, if I get a clear indication for me to sell around this discount price where it's sitting right now. So that is the guy I was on go. So let me give a quick, signal on. Let me just take you through my trade today, which went south. Bingo, close keys. Bingo, didn't really go wait for the guy. All right, so I kind of went down to the 1 hour, took it out to the 1 hour. Let me go straight to the 1 hour. And the reason why I took the sell, or price, did its thing. Yeah, those Jesus. All right, here's what price. So as we can see here, we had a change of character around this area here. Hold on. As you can see, we had this change of character around this area here. Sell price, price literally did this. Started buying all the way from this guy. Got here, traced. Got here, traced. Took this guy out with NFP and CPI and everything. And boom, we had a change of character here. Two change of characters. And why I thought price would, react from this order block was because we are basically on a downtrend, yeah. And this movement here really took out this whole movement here took out a low. This movement here changed character. So I would definitely be looking for a POI around this movement here, which was this area with the order block and an imbalance. The other ones here have been mitigated, so there is no need for me to try to look for a POI around there. So I made this guy my points of interest, the order block area, my point of interest, because unfortunately the price got there, didn't react, took me out, which is fine. So that was it, guys, for gold today. Pretty much a bad day, but Doesn't really define me as a trader. It's part of it though. Yeah, get me. It's part of it. It's part of the journey. It's part of the things we do to become disciplined and yeah. I was hurt though, to be honest. I was hurt, but I've been in this game 2 years plus now, and I'm used to losses. And yeah, I don't get to react or crash out or whatever. But yeah, guys, that wasn't going to good. I wasn't confident on this trade, so I applied a minimal risk management. Didn't go all in on the trade. I applied a minimal risk management, and that was what saved me. That's why I didn't really, I didn't really feel the loss. Yeah, that was it, guys. For X XAUUSD. So let's bump into BTC. All right, guys. So well, BTC now, I don't really have much to say on BTC. There is no clear, my overall bias on BTC is sales. But given what is happening now, I don't really understand what's happening, what's going on with BTC. I mean, I expected BTC to, sell hard, but it's kind of it's paired with the US dollar. So the US dollar, they can't be doing the same thing. US dollar is selling and BTC is selling at the same time. It's a hard thing to put out, to understand. So yeah, let's dive into the DXY, BTC, USD, and see what's going on. Man, the service provider in Ghana and Nigeria is crazy, man. Really crazy. All right, so my overall bias here is sell. It's a sell. All right, so here is the thing, guys. Yeah, we're gonna scale down to the weekly time frame. Yeah, we're gonna see how price started selling. How price started selling all the way down. All right. So it is clear we're on a downtrend, and we can see what price is clearly doing here on BTC. All right, so this is just to show you that we are bearish, heavily bearish on BTC. Now let's scale down to the daily bar, and let me show you something here. So I'm a kind of trader that I trade. I don't really play with the swing high and the swing lows on a higher time frame. I don't play with them at all. So look at what's happening here, right? We had this sell, yeah, boom, boom. We have this guy take this guy out, then boom. So as y'all know, on a bearish market, on a bearish market here, our higher lows and lower highs are really, really significant to us. They are very important to us. Yeah. So they tell us a lot about what's going on in the market and what we should expect, who was in control of the market and everything. That didn't make sense though. But yeah, so why I am really projecting for sale is this. We have this high here, we have this high. Yeah. We have this high here. We have this one. Yeah. Let me talk on the last one. Now, this high here is a protected high. In case you don't know, this high is a protected high. Now, this high started the move that took out this protected low here. So this is that was one made a protected high. Now, this high started the move that took out this protected low here. So this is here for a protected high. Now, price has, found it hard to break past this high here. That's really finding how to break past this high. So given what is happening, strategically, we are bearish. So I want to be engaging in sales, yeah, on BTC. Now I scale down to the daily time frame to look for my entry. Now, this is the reason why I'm projecting sales and why I'm in a sell trade on BTC. Yeah. Now, first off, we had price doing this here, trying to, confuse me. We had this, we had this, we had this, we had this, we had, what else? These, these, boom. Now, this was where we experienced a change of character here. Yeah, this low here was the last external low on 4-hour, external low high, sorry, higher low on the 4-hour, and it got violated. So technically we changed price here internally from buy to sell. Now, where is the high that started this low that took out this high, that took out this where is the high that started the low that took out this low here? Now this was the high. Yeah, this high took it out. This was the beginning phase of the movement and took this guy out. Now, but this here remained extreme for us. Now, saw price do this, yeah, because we have a lot of imbalance here. Because we have a lot of imbalance here, I kind of mark this guy out as my POI for an entry. I mark this guy out as my POI for an entry, this guy here. The whole of this volume here, this was volume here. So price is going to buy into this spot back and do everything. I'm going to join the sale. Now look at what happened on this trade. The price bought into the zone, yeah. Then I kind of saw a bearish engulfing candle here, two bearish engulfing candle with a double high, with a double top, yeah. And I felt market was about to dump again. I engaged, but I got I got violated. Now this high here, this high, it's a protected one for me internally. So price got there, didn't take it out. It gave me this bearish engulfing candle here. It gave me this very long sell candle here. Then I started to see series of bearish engulfing and bearish engulfing. You can see two bearish engulfing candles here. So that was why I engaged in the sell. And mind you, if you check if you check the analysis from the weekly to the daily to the 4-hour, I've been projecting sales, and that is why I engaged in the sell. And I feel personally that the Bitcoin is going to drop drastically to about 30,000, 20,000 by the end of this month, of this year, or probably mid next year, before you buy it. This is not the right time to buy Bitcoin. Sell your Bitcoin if you can at the moment. So that is that on BTC. But I wouldn't advise you guys to engage in the sales for BTC. It is kind of it is risky. There's no clear trend here. I'm kind of engaging in the very, very risky trade right now. Now the only reason to why I feel like you should not engage in this, because on a daily it is big, it's choppy, no clear movement. Now, if our external high on the daily, our external lower high on the daily gets violated, then it should be clear we have something to engage in. If our external low on the daily gets violated, then we'll be clear on what to do. But then anything, if you're engaging in any move on DXY, please and please I'm sorry, BTC, please and please apply minimal risk management. It's so essential so you don't get to lose your account. Reach your appetite, please, on BTC. There is no clear trend on BTC, but there's nothing clear here. Whatever you're engaging in, it's risky. It is really, really, really risky, guys. So that is that, guys, on BTC. So let us go down to, I think we have AUDNZD next. So AUDNZD, guys. I don't know what's up with this guy. Just the retracing is crazy. All right. So AUDNZD, sell. Yeah, I'm on a sell trade. Yeah, but let me give you my analysis based on the daily time frame. Start from the daily time frame. As you can see, guys, yeah, we hard price doing this. Yeah, I can hear it does this. There was an internal structure for me. I don't really count that one for the sake of the video. Let's make and we had a change of price checking. The price bought back into this area, took this guy out, and bought back into this guy here. So now this is my projection on AUDNZD. Very important. So looking at price here, we are typically on a bearish trend, on a bearish market. So you want to be engaging in what sales opportunity. Clear. So now we had a swing, we have a swing high here, and then we have a swing high, a swing low, swing high, swing low. Now, the reason to why I am bearish on this market now, and why I am actually on a bearish on a sell trade on AUDNZD is this. Yeah, let's go down to the 4-hour. All right, so we can see all of these imbalances here. All of these imbalances here was the reason why. But we had an order block sitting above the beginning of our, the end of our pullback of this initial pullback movement. This order block sitting here was our POI, and we saw price bought into it, and kind of changed character on a 1-hour time frame. The 1-hour time frame was my indication for the engagement of sales. Which, as you can see, this was where the whole thing happened. I went for price, change character here, and I joined the sellers here, and I'll be holding T40. That is that, guys. Sell AUDNZD, but we are clearly on the sell market. So you're buying AUDNZD. I don't know you're doing the opposite. Clearly the opposite too. Yeah, that is it, guys. Store price, buy back into our POI, our order block sitting above there, above our swing high. Tap into it. There was this the rejection candle, and change character on the 1-hour time frame. Be engaged. That is it, guys. For AUDNZD. So sell AUDNZD till the next to the last swing low. So how my take profit would be here, and my also will be here as well, where we have mitigated zones already. So that is it, guys, on AUDNZD. So let us switch our analysis to then the last year for the day, Euro CHF. Oh, sorry, EURUSD. EURUSD is our next 33. To analyze. So coming from the daily, there is what I think here. Here's what I'm saying on the daily. So it's quite bullish. So I want to be engaging buying opportunity. So we have drastic move from buyers around this way, taking out taking out this high here. So we are waiting for a pullback into this guy here, because I think from here is where we had proper volume. All of this here has not been mitigated. So we have this proper mitigation to this low here. We need proper mitigation to that low here. So I'm actually waiting for price. I'm actually waiting for price to come down into this area here. If you have price come here and give us an indication to buy, fine, we buy, you know. But if you have price, you know, not do that, but decides to come in here and close this little gap here, you know, and buy, no problem. Wherever it does, we are waiting for our moment to join the buyers. As simple as that. So my projection on US 30 are buys. That so for our last pair of the day, which is EURUSD. So I'm actually on a trade on EURCHF, and the reason for that is given the structure. Yeah. We've been bullish on EURCHF, and here is the reason why I'm holding my buys, regardless of anything, I'm holding my buys on EURCHF. So as we can see, the buyers are in control of the market. So I took the trade. Let me show you where I took the trade. Don't know what's on my network. Why is it not bringing everything out? Okay, lovely. So let's go down to. So we're on the bullish trend. We're on the bullish market. Here is the reason to why I joined the buyers. As we can see, everything happening here. Kind of engage in this buy because we are on a bullish market. This is a buying market. The buyers are in control of this particular market. You don't want to be engaging in sales in this type of market. Look at the price pumping all the way up. You want to be engaging in the buys. And I kind of shared this analysis with my signal room, my Discord. And people are literally eating from it. Well, so this was where I shared the trade. Yeah. Yeah, I shared this trade around, I think it was around Friday. Yeah, this is where I shared the trade. So I told them buy EURUSD. So initially I wasn't sure about the movement. So I told them to apply minimal risk here. So yeah, and you know, I was giving them feedback around this area here. So I was telling them, you know, did you engage? If you engage, you know, you're being profit right now, and that really guys on. So for the EURCHF, what I would advise you all do is you engage in the buy on this look for opportunity. You engage in the buy. EURCHF. And that is it, guys, on our analysis today. And I hope it was helpful. You know, like I said, guys, don't forget, don't, you know, hold back. Reach out to me through, you know, the comments, the text, you know, you can text me personally, you know, privately and everything. I'll respond. You know, if you haven't prepared, you would like for me to analyze for you, and wherever it is, I'll do that for you. So see you guys next Friday. I'll be dropping another video next Friday. And till then, I hope you all have a safe day. And please, guys, do not forget to like, subscribe, you know, comment, watch the video to the end. You know, so I just want you to pull this video far, because I noticed something. Some of you, don't watch this video to the end. I think not fair, you understand? Please, guys, do well to watch the video to the end. Get you to the pushing publicly for, a larger audience. That is it, guys, in our analysis. Thank you guys for watching.